We are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. The Estadio Urbano Caldera, surprisingly small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that in its history and its heritage. As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Jordi Alba cuts it out. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Over to the left. Loose ball, who's going to get that? A real chance to break. Messi beats the offside trap. He's left the shot's on! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Can he put it away? Goal! Barcelona! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dinks one in. Roberto gets it back. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, sweet feet. Philippe Coutinho. Luis Suarez. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. He's through the middle. He's got away. Messi. And it's been taken straight back. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Going through. Shapes to shoot. It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Now it's Messi. Vermaelen positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Umtiti. Aimed long and direct. Coutinho. Roberto. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Looking to get within range. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Philippe Coutinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Defending was strong and firm. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Can he finish? That is wayward.
Yeah, maybe the circumstances are beginning to heap on the pressure because they're trying to force it.
Suarez plays it out to the flank. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rakitic already, of course, on the score sheet. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's got through to him. Messi. Forward it goes. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's got through. Philippe Coutinho! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Barcelona produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Coutinho absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get...
Luis Suarez! No way through there. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's Luis Suarez! In it goes! And the second half is off to a flyer. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Header! And another time! It's there! And this is getting better and better. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That intervention was very necessary. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision.
Shot at goal! Barcelona get it back again. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rakitic. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. And now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's gone for it. Sticks it away. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Goes for goal! What about it?
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he's going long. Vidal goes looking. And it's Messi. Lewis looking to shoot. And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Messi. It's a loose ball. Vidal. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Rakitic. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And he's made certain that won't get through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Suarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Messi has been found. PK. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Gets wrestled off the ball. Played out to the right. Here it comes. Chance to break. Going through. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Coutinho plays it forward. Coutinho needed to come up with a better ball.
Philippe Coutinho encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great ball, now the shot, shoots! And it's there! And the lead is... And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona had no answer, second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?